Hello and welcome to episode 9. Now, past 2 episodes, I've done quite a bit of coding, so might do some art this time. And the main thing that I want to do is perhaps do another location, because at the moment I only have this stinky alleyway, the budget location. And the next spot I want to do is something like a tennis court. Right. So let me just check what's the size on this. 150 by 200. So that's the size I'm going to use from now on. Untick this so you can change the aspect ratio. 150 by 200. And you'll see, using such a big resolution, it's actually doesn't really feel like pixel art anymore, because well, it's still pixelated, but it's kind of less pixelated. So it's a lot harder to draw because I'm not an artist. I'm a programmer. So when I get this much freedom, it kind of ends up being just a bunch of squiggles, as you can see. Add a new frame. Right. So if you remember correctly, the angle that we're going at is we're doing this kind of horizontal lines are straight, and lines going back in the z depth. This is isometric 3D. Those are going 2 across, 1 up, 2 across, 1 up. So first things first, I'm going to create the palette. Oh, sorry, just messed up my spaces a bit. Alright, first things first, create a palette. So you go new palette here, name it tennis court. I want to make a tennis court. Did I mention that already? Can't remember. So first, do some kind of various gradients of black to gray, black to white. Next, I want a few colors in the green spectrum. So the actual pitch itself, I want it to be kind of desaturated and light. Maybe something darker. Yeah, actually, I think dark. This is good. This is a good color. And then might want some of that and a bit of this. Bit of that. Okay, aside from greens and grayscale, let me think. Might want some brown as well. This is for, well, you'll see. All right. It's got my grayscale, my greens, and my browns. Now, first things first, I might just flood the whole thing with green. Now, the problem with this view, I mean, it's looking down. It's the camera is pointed down and at an angle, so you're never gonna get to see the sky. So I'm always kind of confused when I get to this top part here, and I ended up just drawing a few buildings and stuff, but it kind of means that I have to go into all this detail, whereas like I'd rather just like have a blue sky or something to fill it in, so it's less work. But I mean, this is alright. I'm just gonna make do. Okay. So I'm just trying to remember what the tennis courts look like near my house. I'm probably gonna go for a very similar fence. In fact, I can probably I could copy paste this because. All right, I'll show you guys how to do a fence like this. so get the black, the straight line across. Let's see, do another line somewhere up here. And one, guys, zoom in a bit. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you want 3 in between, and then a light color in the middle, and a darker color on the outside, like this. Then, oh, actually, this should be in another frame. Oh shit. I mean, not frame, another layer. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this out. Put it in this layer, and I'm gonna just fill this in with transparency. Alright, back to the green. Okay. So working on this in another layer. We don't want to spend too long doing all these lines, so I'm going to show you a trick. Just going to have a look here. I want it to have a similar spacing so it doesn't look weird. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. It's every 10. Okay, so every 10 lines I'm going at a 45-degree angle. Every 10 pixels. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Then again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, you want to do this. I'm doing this all wrong. You want to do this in the middle. Okay, so just draw a big line. This is perfectly at a 45-degree angle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, can I... Oh, I can. Okay. So what I can do is I can actually just start to copy paste this. Just like that. Hold on, did I screw it up? No. Alright, just copy pasting. Oops. Okay, now these lines actually straight. I swear it's messing with my eyes. Yeah, they are. Very strange. Now what will I do next? I might just duplicate this layer. Oh, you can't do that? Okay. So I'm just gonna select everything, copy it, paste it again, then flip it. Now you can merge it with the layer below. So what we actually got is, oh, the fuck? That doesn't look as good. How did I screw that one up? Oh, I see. Okay. So let me just undo. Okay. Now let's move this layer. Yeah. There we go. That's perfect. Now we merge it down. Okay. Okay, and it's hard. It doesn't really let you see the whole thing. So this is kind of you got to look here, or I can open this in a pop-up. Yeah, this is the full view. Let's update as I'm drawing. Draw some shit. Yeah, it does. Cool. Okay. So that's the fence. Oh, okay. Now I gotta feel like moving the fence up a bit. Okay, now let's get this, and make some kind of tennis court line type stuff here. Oh, it can't be all the way here because we need room for the vending machine. So maybe down here. There, perfect. Oh. All right. Now we get our 1 for 2, and you see it's a very steep angle. Okay. And again. All right. How does this work? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that looks good. Is this? No, this is. Yeah, this is how it's done. Okay. All right. Let's add another something over here. They have vending machines in tennis courts, don't they? Sure they do. Alright. I'm not sure why something looks a little off. I might just add like something like this for more detail. It's like the doubles boundary or whatever. I realize that should probably go on the go on this side, not that way, but yeah, I'm just gonna do this for now. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, you can see in the preview, we got something going. It's lacking a lot of detail, so what I might do is, let's see, get this pen here, just kind of, it's what they call dithering, just kind of add like, it's hard, no, this isn't helping. Okay, so let me just edit this palette. This is the color that we're using, copy it, and then get something just slightly lighter. Just right about that. Yeah, just kind of add like these kind of weird like dots or something. It's kind of to show that This tennis pitch has undergone some usage. All right, and in the background, I want to actually add a something like oh shit, this is not a line. Okay, so this is going to be a darker color would be better. There we go. It's looking much better now. My artistic skills suck in terms of actually drawing things that require details, such as trees and such. You see here I'm just adding some dots here because you can do this and it would like, hey? Oh no, is it? No, it's not. Okay, no, never mind. Thought it was actually. You can kind of get like different, maybe darker dots too. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Just give it a bit of roughage, so to speak. Then we're going to do the same here. Oh, go back to the line. Okay. Just kind of drawing kind of organic looking squiggles. Just some squiggles here and here. This is essentially a texture. Okay. Some more squiggles. I'm actually really curious what this looks like right now. Okay, it looks something like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. It actually looks better in here because I've got this transparent, like, there's some shading going on. So what I might do is actually try to emulate that effect manually. Okay, and maybe I could have some kind of, oops. No, that's not a good idea. Okay, let's have another look. Alright, I like it except for this is a really awful color in the background. So I might just go for this instead. Just go for a dark. Just be careful not to fill the whole background in. Oh shit, like that. Oh. It doesn't look too bad. Alright, let's have another look. Yeah, just maybe fill this one into. This one I actually really don't like this green. It looks horrible. This color is much better. Now I want to actually, I'll use different shades of brown. Alright, it's a tennis court with kind of shitty looking patch of land behind it. Oh, I don't know what to do about that. I could just make another tennis court. Oh. Let's see. I'm really not sure about this. Okay, what if I was to just copy this, paste it, just move it all the way up. Oh, what the hell's going on? Copy that, move it all the way up here. Okay. Oh. I want something like from here, so actually from here. Okay, so I could just copy this, move it up. Let me add another layer. That in between. Then if I hold Alt, oh, I gotta paste first. No, good. Hold Alt. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then just move that up. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. So, oh, what happened here? Alright. So what about that? Huh. Yeah, I actually feel a lot better about this one. Even though it's less detailed, but it just looks cleaner and you can tell it's a tennis court. I don't really like those brown things in the background. Alright. So yeah, that's it. It's tennis court. I'm done. I'm just gonna merge down layers and export. Okay, so let me just open this, save as export. So here, tennis. Oh, am I using camel case? Alleyway is one word, so yeah, tennis court. So go back here. Basically, the idea is to refresh. Tennis court, it's an alleyway. Basically, the idea here is to demonstrate that we can load different lots. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go to, no, not this. I'm going to go to the home scene, and inside there we should have a model, the game. This is the game model persistent data. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna add this to the project JSON. All right, and now we can have here we can put a lot list. It's basically a list of lots, and we go here. Oh, I think I want this to be a singleton. Okay, that doesn't matter for now. I'm going to come back and change this later, but let's say, for instance, we do all this, then we get here, and here we actually create a, we go this dot game equals new game, and then when we load all this stuff, we actually don't store we don't store the lot. Lot model. Let's go here to the lot definitions, add our new lot, which is the tennis court. Oh, they don't have a name. They need a name. This place is called, I don't know, Brooklyn Back Alley or something. This is called the Tree Hill tennis courts. Okay. All right. Now when we load this these lot definitions, we're going to have two to select from. So we're just going to go alleyway lot. This is the alleyway lot. Attach that vending machine. Then we're going to go make another one, the tennis court lot. Just reuse this variable. And we attach the other vending machine, which at the moment, this one still needs a bit of fixing up. So I messed up the texture filtering. Okay. Back to this tennis court lot. What am I doing? All right. Tennis court lot, attach vending machine. Okay, so now we've got two different lots. So what we can do is we can get the self.game.persistent data .lot list, and then we just push the alleyway lot and the tennis court lot. And now finally, okay, so you might be like, where are you going with this? Let me see. I want to add some buttons, so I'm going to go back here. And we're going to make a new one. Alright, 32. Yeah, what are these? 90 what times? This is This is how many pixels? 3. Okay, so this is third. Okay, so I'm gonna make this small so it'll be like 20. Okay, so this is 20. I'm just gonna use. Actually, do I have? Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. Let me just have a look here. Okay, so I left leave the corners transparent. So we're gonna make a. What am I doing here? I'm making a couple of arrows. I'm making an arrow that goes left, and making an arrow that goes right. This is a rapid game development. Let's take this. Oh, actually, I'm gonna set that. So now if I cut. Oh no, it doesn't do that. Okay. So being really pedantic. Let's move this to the. Let's cut this. Move it 1 to the right. Okay. Once again, there's an arrow. All right. So I'm gonna save this. This is arrow right. This is arrow left. Yeah, I'm sure I could have just flipped it in the game, but I kind of like having separate images for that. Okay, tennis court lot view now. In here, I want to add. Let's see. I'll look at how the base layer does this. We've got buttons here, so add a few buttons. We got a left button. So this is left. Right button. Kind of want to use touch ended as well. All right, scale this by 3 and position it. I want to go somewhere in the middle and about 90. Well, if the anchor point is 0, okay, this should be 0.5 here. So I want to go something like 100. And this one is size plus. So we have size here. Size dot width divided by 2 plus 20. Do I want 20? Say 50. Okay. And then here. Oh, no. This one is minus. Yeah. And then this one is plus and 100. So I don't want to do that. Okay. So now let's see what we have. I'm not being entirely clear on what I'm trying to achieve here. But once it's done, should be able to see what I'm rambling on about. This persistent data is not a constructor. That is entirely true. It's just a thing. Why did I? Oh no. Okay, so yeah, so instead we're just gonna do this for now. Some basic JavaScript mistakes. Cool, there we go. Now we have these buttons here. Ooh, I forgot to call load image to fix the texture filtering. Alright. So I just need to go load image like that. That should fix the texture filtering, and over here we want to use right. Alright, save it again, see what it looks like. Cool, now we have left and right buttons. So what are these for? These are for cycling through our current lots. So I'm just going to go make a variable like this dot viewing, let's see, let's just say lot index, and put it at 0. And then, so this happens automatically. Although maybe we can just use that. Okay, lotless 0. And now we go here, and this will, left will self dot lot index minus if lot self dot lot index is less than 0. And this is very temporary. I'm just going to call it temp max lots, because that's going to, oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. I can just use the length here. Okay, so if that's less than 0, then it'll be the length of the amount of lots that we have minus 1. That basically just makes a wraparound. And then we make a new lot view, and we use the self.lot index. And I can actually do that here. So, and then we take that and we put it here. Lot index plus plus. If it's greater than that minus 1, then it becomes 0. And then use the lot. So I'm making a new lot view from scratch, because it's fine to destroy the view since the lot model is going to persist anyway. I'm going to add a couple more. I'm going to add a couple more of these. So I'm going to make an alleyway lot 2, and that's the first alleyway, but it'll have a different vending machine. So we're going to have two of each, but the second ones have a different vending machine, but they look the same. Okay, so oh, okay, that was a lot of stuff changed. Oof. Okay, messed it up. 17, invalid native object. I have no idea what I screwed up here. Let me see. Let's go back here. What am I screwing up? I'm actually not too sure. Let's push again just in case it's a problem with the with the viewer. Okay, let's try again. Nope. So I feel like what's happening is something's getting delocated at some point. It's possible that oh yeah, I think I just figured it out. Basically, the vending machine sprite is getting destroyed because it's not getting added to any kind of render view or anything. So what I've got to do is I've got to call retain on the sprite here. That's probably it. Yeah, that worked. Cool. Oh. Okay. Somehow made it crash. Let's go back. So yeah, pressing the right arrow. It's bigger than lot index. Huh. So what's the problem here? Oh, I'm forgetting to I should be removing this from parent. Can I do remove from parent? Sometimes it doesn't show up in the autocomplete. Yeah, I can. Move from parent and clean up. Move from parent cleanup is not a function. Okay, lot view is it's a node. Oh, yeah, but that should be fine. Because did I spell this wrong? It looks like I spelled it wrong. Yet it's telling me that this is not a function. Let's add a condition here. Okay, why is this happening? Maybe it's like this. Oh yeah, okay. So I might be using a slightly older version of Cocos, and hence it doesn't have that function. I'm not sure, but I think that's what's happening. Now, what am I missing here? This dot lot is oh, that needs to be. This dot lot is undefined. Oh, what the hell? I forgot to actually call length on this. That was entirely my fault. Let's try that again. Oh, great. Cool, so this was my intention here. So basically when you're in the security cam view, you could switch between your different lots that you have and stare at the lot. So I'm actually gonna, this is gonna move down, and I might actually cut off a bit of the, might cut some of this off, or I might make the buttons transparent. because on one hand we do need, oh no, I'm just gonna move this down, and these buttons are gonna be over the top, and then at the top I'm gonna need the I'm gonna have like credits, or like money or whatever at the top there, and the date and all this other information. I'm just gonna move this down before ending the video. Where's the lot view? I don't actually end up setting a location on this lot view thing. Maybe that happens here. Oh yeah. Anchor point. No, I don't actually end up setting a location. So what I've got to do is, everywhere I make a lot view, I need to kind of self.lot view, set position, and set position set. Can I do that with nodes? Okay. So set the position to like 0, -50, something. I don't know. Yeah, that looks good. Let's make that -90. Okay, I need to do this here as well. Okay, so that's a little closer to what the finished product will look like. Oh no, I seem to have gotten my layers wrong. So what I need to do is, I also need to set the view, and I realized that it shouldn't be copy pasting the code everywhere here, so I'm gonna have to clean this up later. Set, okay, so some kind of Z layer thing. Okay, set local Z order. Okay. Set local Z order. Give that like -1. Oh no, actually that's fine. I don't need to do this. I can just go, I can set that on these buttons here. I can give them like 5. Okay. Can't I paste? Oh, now I can. Strange. Okay. It needs to be moved down just a tad. Just a tad. This looks to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say about 20 or so. 120. Oh no. These buttons are also getting clipped. So I'm going to need to go here and set the Z order on all these buttons. A lot of copy paste. This code is rather redundant. I should just make a function that instantiates these. But it's just 5 buttons, so I'm not going to get too bothered about it. Okay, so let's go back here. Oh. That didn't seem to work. Let's try launching it again. Yeah, that worked. Okay. Not sure why it didn't work the first time. Oh, now this is showing through because it's transparent. But anyway, so we have our lot list, and we can actually flip through our different lots with vending machines in them. And in the future you'll have like tennis guys walking up and buying drinks, and you should be able to see the drinks inside as well. I realized that right now a lot of what I'm doing is I'm doing like the fun part, which is being able to see the vending machines and making people walk around and stuff. But like, man, at least 80% of this project is going to be the UI. You know, you're going to have like a contracts page where you're clicking through lots of buttons and reading stuff. You're going to have a hiring page with like the profile photo of the people you're hiring. You're going to have a page where you're buying stuff, a settings page. It's going to be all sorts of buttons here, buttons and text everywhere. So that part might be a little less fun to do, but so I guess I'm putting it off a bit. But eventually I will get to that. Alright, so this video really dragged on. Yep, so I've got to end it here, and I'll see you next time.